Amazing, beautiful people, and I think it's safe to say this is long overdue. A while ago, I did my first time ever reactions to the Devil May Cry 5 soundtracks, the OSTs from that game, and man, it blew my mind. I never actually finished Devil May Cry 5, but with just checking out the OSTs, I want to go back and play that game again. My all-time favorite Devil May Cry is Devil May Cry 4. I never fully played the games before that, and all of you have asked me to go back and react to this OST from Devil May Cry 3. Apparently, it's one of the best in the entire series. So, I'm going to stop talking. Make sure you guys subscribe if you want more reactions like this, and let me know in the comment section what you'd like me to react to next. Without more waffling from me, let's jump into my first time ever reaction to the Devil May Cry 3 OST, Devils Never Cry. I remember when Devil May Cry 3 came out, there was just like trailers to it everywhere. Quick random question, what was the Devil May Cry where the trailer had like a giant monster coming out of like the side of a city building, and it was all like, the trailer was all like in the place of like a rainy nighttime city? Like, what was that? What was that? Which one was that? Was that Devil May Cry 3? I love the way it opens with this like operatic, orchestral sort of opening, you know, almost religious in a way. It sounds like something in a church. It's like, whoa, and you're like, oh, wow, that's really nice, that's really beautiful. And then, classic Devil May Cry style, it just completely switches and you're like, oh shit, all right, here we go, some electronics kicking up here. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Rob Zombie. It's giving me like Rob Zombie vibes, like that sort of like electronic metal, like thunderous style. Anyone else getting that from this? Like Dracula from Rob Zombie. I can sort of like hear that sort of style of music. With your gift of light, righteous calls and judgment night. Feel the sorrow of the night has swallowed. Feel the freedom like no tomorrow. Who's the band that did this? Because the lead singer actually sounds like the singer that did the second album. Is it Destinitized or something like that? For Drowning Pool's second album. Holy shit, the singer sounds awesome as well. Spine Shank, maybe? Stepping forth the cure for our soul's demise. Reap the tears of the victim's cries. Yearning more to heal the sufferer of a demon that's not put it under. Kill before the time to kill them all. Pass down the righteous law. Servant justice that dwells in me. Nothing comes as far as the Arkansas. The Arkansas. This is fucking awesome, man. This is so good. This is so good. This is literally like that 2000s era of like electronic metal that they had. Very reminiscent of Spine Shank. Like, anyone remember Spine Shank? I used to fucking love that band. This is giving me like vibes, and this could literally be taken off one of their albums. It's so cool. I love that Devil May Cry has its own like genre of music. Like, there's like the Devil May Cry genre, and everything is like this electronic, fast-paced, fucking video game-esque heavy metal, and it always just sounds so good, and you just hear it and you just immediately think Devil May Cry. So awesome. this song really is like sucking me back to when like I would just be like in my room playing video games, and I'd have like music like this on repeat. Holy shit, man! I feel like a young teenager again. Jeez, how is this nostalgic? I never even played Devil May Cry 3, but this feels nostalgic. How? Oh my god, man, it's just swelling and getting more and more epic, and the music is picking up. You've got like this, the operatic sort of intro is now back and overlaying this metal. Like, fuck me, is this a boss theme? Like, when the hell is this playing in Devil May Cry 3? Like I said, I played Devil May Cry 4. I don't even know why, because Devil May Cry 4, prior to that, I was never a fan of the Devil May Cry games. Like, I never played them, never tried them. It wasn't I wasn't a fan, I just never really like cared. Like, I was like, okay, it's not really for me. And then I went down the rabbit hole of playing a lot of games like that. It started with Devil May Cry, and then it went to Ninja Gaiden, and then I went to like all of that sort of category of games. But it started with Devil May Cry 4, and then I played every single Ninja Gaiden. Every single one. I don't know why I became obsessed with those games. They're so good as well. Like, I don't know why. Devil May Cry 4 sent me down the Ninja Gaiden rabbit hole. I played that, completed it, fell in love with it, and then someone recommended that, and then I played every single one of those games. And yeah, they were all fantastic as well. I still remember like playing all of them. The last one I remember playing, you had to like climb on top of a giant flipping plane and then, I don't know, fight people on it. Man, the games are crazy. This era of games is so good. God damn, man, this is an awesome song. Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, what an awesome fucking song. I think though, there's like a bunch of, I read a couple of comments on this video before we started, and it's like, the one of the comments I really liked was, it's actually incredible how I like Devils, Never Cry, and Bury the Light are, yet how their lyrics are the polar opposite of each other, just like Dante and Virgil. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. What a good sum up of both those songs as well. Jeez, man. Devil May Cry really is just like such an awesome universe. Let me have a look. What was the Devil May Cry trailer that I remember that's like buried into my mind? What is it? The one with the giant buildings. The giant buildings or giant monster coming out of a building or something like that. Is it Devil May Cry 3? I'm looking at the Devil May Cry 3 trailer now. 2004 this game came out. No, it wasn't Devil May Cry 3 that I remember. God, man, I'm really showing my age right now. It was Devil May Cry 2! It was Devil May Cry 2. I really am showing my age here. I don't know when Devil May Cry 2 came out. This is the one I remember. Yes, this trailer was fucking everywhere. Ah, I'm looking at it now. The giant monster comes out the building. Yes. Devil May Cry 2. Go type that in right now if you're not sure what I'm talking about. So yeah, I remember when Devil May Cry 2 came out. It was fucking everywhere. It was everywhere. This trailer was literally everywhere. I love it. It says this trailer was ripped from the demo disc issue 14 of the PlayStation 2 official magazine Australia. Oh my god, man! I'm really showing my age. I've never said how old I am on camera, but I don't hide it either. I just leave it for people to figure out. I don't care, but I just never said it on camera. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, man, it's taking me back. Yeah, I remember when Devil May Cry 2 came out. I remember seeing these trailers everywhere. I remember playing the flipping PlayStation 2 and original Xbox like demos. Do you remember you go to the store and they'd have like the magazines and it'd be like £3 or something, and you could buy the magazine and it had like the magazine was like a cheap manual. You could buy cheap books as well, and guides, all sorts of stuff. I used to remember buying people guides for their birthdays and stuff like that. And you'd buy like the Xbox magazine or the PlayStation 2 magazine, and it would come with like a demo disc, and it would have like 10 or 20 games that were like demos, versions of those games. I used to play that all the time on repeat. I remember one of them had like the Desert Storm, the original Desert Storm game on there, that demo. I used to play it with my brother all the time. We never bought the game, but because it was a co-op demo, we used to play that over and over again. So much fun. Yeah, and then sometimes the magazines would have like cheats codes and like guides to like games as well that you were playing at the time, so you get the magazines to help you with that. Or I remember when the original Dead Space came out as well. I bought one of those magazines and I saw at the back of it a poster for Dead Space, and then there was like a 10-page article in the middle for Dead Space, and that was what got me obsessed with Dead Space, which is now my all-time favorite game is Dead Space. I love that game. It's such a cool universe. I even have a marker that my sister-in-law made for me. This is behind me in every single video because I absolutely love that game. And behind the camera, actually, I've got an Isaac Clarke disc plate mounted on the wall as well. Such a brilliant game. Oh, man. The era of games, the era of demos and manuals and guides and all that stuff before YouTube, when you just type, like now if I'm stuck on a level or something, I just go on YouTube and I'm like, X, Y, Z level. I've had to do that a million times with Hogwarts Legacy. Like, geez, man. The amount of times I'm just standing there like, what am I supposed to do? And I go on it, it's like, that's what you do? And it's like I never would have guessed that. Anyway, we're getting off tangent. I just wanted to get everyone feeling all nostalgic. Oh, man. What was everyone's first Devil May Cry they ever played? What's everyone's, like, first game they remember, like, getting obsessed with and, like, playing all of them? What, like, let me know. Let's go down the rabbit hole. What's everyone's first Devil May Cry they ever played? What's the first game you remember falling in love with? And what's the first, like, franchise you remember falling down the rabbit hole of? For me, I guess it would be Ninja Gaiden. I guess it would be. But I would maybe argue Call of Duty as well, just because Call of Duty was a lot more obsessive on my part. I remember I had it for the Xbox 360, and I had to buy the wireless adapter for the back of it to play Call of Duty with my friends at school. And then I'd play Call of Duty pretty much every evening with my friends at school. And I remember plugging in that wireless adapter to it. And I feel like that's where I like Call of Duty 4 I fell in love with. But I played all of them. I've played all of the Call of Duties from 1 to 4 as well. So I guess maybe Call of Duty. I even remember the Medal of Honor series as well was amazing. And then like they brought out one not a few years ago that like Linkin Park did one of the songs for. I can't remember. Anyway, this was absolutely awesome. Such a fantastic song. Literally made me feel all nostalgic as well for a game I didn't even play. I never played Devil May Cry 3. I kind of want to now though, man. Dante and Nero and their story is just it's just so awesome. It's so awesome. I remember in Devil May Cry 4 when Nero does all the trials and then Dante does them as well, like after him. And the cutscenes are how amazing they were. This song is so epic. Literally every song I've ever heard from Devil May Cry is epic. God damn, man, these games are so cool. The music around them is 10 out of 10. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let me know. What is another video game OST I have not reacted to yet that you guys think I need to? Let me know in that comment section down below. I'm going to read loads of comments on this video. So if you've got any recommendations, fill out that comment section. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. Have yourself an incredible weekend. Thank you so much for taking some time out of it and spending it here with me. I really appreciate all of you. And as always, my friends, you right there will see me in the next video.